Greetings folks, Pockets here, back with some more EVE Online. We are on Cursed, our Minotaur Alpha, headed into submissions. We finished the new player experience / tutorial, and we are now up to career agents, which is what we'll do next. They want us to build this Rifter. We don't have the materials for it, so I'm not going to. But I will take the blueprint with me, just because in case we ever need it one day. Yes, I can. And we're gonna bring our hats with us. Should actually put one of these on, but that's okay. We'll bring our hats with us. What else we want to keep? None of these things. No, we'll keep these in case they want us to use it. We'll keep that. I doubt we'll need it. Stack all. And trash. All this we can sell just for an extra little bit of cash. And we are going to build a battle venture, so we're going to put guns on our venture to run the first military missions and the career agents, and that's going to be cool. Go. Yeah, I don't care. Just dump it. Megasite doesn't want to sell? Fine. Trash it all. Don't need any of it. There we go. So, for the battle venture, let's just see what we can get. Should be able to get most basic things here. So we have, open up the wrench. This is your fitting window. So you can take your ship, you go into simulation mode. Now we're simulating the ship so we can build it up how we want it. And we're going to go for high slots. What can we get? I should actually see what we have available in this station. Or ship equipment, turrets, projectiles. Now we have limited funds, 300 grand, so I'm not going to use anything big and fancy. To artillery. Yeah, let's try artillery because it's fun. So we can't afford those. Ooh, wow, it's going to be expensive. We can afford 2 of these. It's 160. That's half our money, but that should be enough to get us started. What else do we have? And we have a Reaper. Okay. So actually, not. We're going to buy. Let's actually do this. Can we do that? Go to turrets. Projectile. Artillery. Small. 280. Howitzer 1. 2 of those. So far so good. You can see our price here minus the venture itself. We already have that. We need shields. Let's do shields. So the thing with shields is can't actually do much for shields because we haven't trained any shield skills outside of civilian. We're gonna have to boost those a little bit up our chain here. I do have a skill plan all figured out that I'm going to be working towards. That should let me... Oh, I still had the high slot selected because I'm smart. Alright, so if you're going to use shield boosters, you don't usually also want to use shield extenders. That's something I learned. Because you're still going to take... So let's say the booster heals whatever this shield booster 1 does. Shield boost rate. So it does 13. Doesn't matter how many hit points you have. If the enemy is doing 30, you're just going to die. So what's usually better is recharge, resistances, and recharge speed. Like boosting those things, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead with an adaptive because we're in shields here. We want to cover pretty cheap like that. We're not stable. That's okay. We can fix that too. Definitely want an afterburner on this baby. We're just going to go with the tech ones. Super basic, super cheap if we can afford it. And we probably actually won't be able to buy everything, but that's okay. Rigs. Sort of just getting a fit and then we'll buy what we can. So if, you know what? This isn't going to work so well. Maybe we do buffer tank. We buffer tank? You know what, let's just go with guns and an afterburner for now, and we'll see what we can do from there. That's not a lot of hit points. This is always the funnest part, is trying to figure out what you can do with the resources on hand. Let's go ahead and booster. I mean, they're not going to do that much damage in the level 1 missions. Excuse me, holy smokes, my throat all of a sudden. Cat battery, maybe? really all we have for options, right? Cap battery. Just 2 minutes. Go with the low slots. We can do not high. No, no, no. Okay. We don't have the skills for those. That's fine. 40 seconds, but we should only have to pulse that. So let's actually just definitely do the shield. Adaptive. 1. Normally I want to tie them to the rats you're fighting, but we're not too worried about it at stage 1 here. Level 1 missions. Let's get some ammo. Let's go with Proton. I don't know what we're actually going to use against the rats that are here. Oh, I don't want... Oh. That's all the stuff we had in it when we clicked. We don't want that. We don't want to be buying that off the market in the future. And let's just grab 3,000 Proton. Okay. Let's go back to here. Let's do low slot. Start there. And we will do turrets. We will do weapon upgrades, ballistic control. Because we're doing 8 DPS. It's amazing. That's okay. Because we'll be able to use these guns on the next one as well. Gyro stabilizer. 1. 9 DPS. And rigs. I would like some engineering rigs. Let's do a capacitor control. No, it only gives us 2 more seconds, not worth it. Let's do shield. We could do our resists instead of this. We can do our resists in the rigs. That'll be good for now. That'll be good for now. Probably won't even need that. Let's just get some of this, the guns at least, on here. Look at that. Let's see what's actually available in this station. Looks like all of it. It's nice. Oh, no afterburner, which is great. Okay, no afterburner. Don't need the venture. 280. That's in our budget, so let's buy it. We'll just fit this stuff on our ship and we will get going to our career agents. So 1, 2, booster, gyro stabilizer, ammo, done. Super basic. Oh, gotta find our career agent first. So it did tell us how to do it in the tutorial. I accidentally skipped it because I wasn't ready for it when I logged in. But we can do it by hitting the question mark. You can see down here, career advancement, show career agents. And these are your closest ones. So let's find military. They're all going to be in the same place anyway. The other way you can find it, and I'll show you something here. Yeah, close that. Go to Agent Finder. Close that too. And use this window a lot. We're going to use this again when we go to look for our level 1 mission agents. And we want agent type career. But now, good. You can see there's the ones, close ones, but there's also going to be, go further along here, another set. There's like 3 complete sets, so if you wanted to, you could run the career agents 3 times. We are going to go to the one place, and we are going to run the 2 military. At the very least, we'll run the 2 military to get the ships and equipment out of that. Other than that, I'm not going to spend time running the other agents because I've already done them. And for the purpose of this character, not going to do market, not going to do industry, at least not at the beginning. Not really going to do much for exploring. But if you are a new player, I highly recommend you go through each of the agents. You get ships, you get equipment, you get to try out all the different aspects of the game and see what you actually like doing. So it is worth doing at least once through. And you can make a fair bit. You get to do, like I said, each group of 3 once. But I highly recommend doing at least one of them. And anything you don't use, you can sell and you'll end up with a bit more ISK. But we're going to do it so we can get ourselves a couple combat ships and go straight into level 1 missions. Hoping this doesn't take too long. It should be doable in... Really, I should be able to do it in really quick time. It's been a while since I've done the career agents, so I don't remember how long they take. Hoping to get them all done in this video, but at the very least we can get into level 1 missions in the next. We're just going to fly our last 2 jumps here in our really weak battle venture. We have a booster. We're going to have to get some resistance on this thing, but we're a little bit low on ISK at the moment. We'll probably get some civilian stuff through the career mission agents anyway. I mean, I shouldn't need anything. Should be fine, should be fine. Once we have another ship, we're going to go ahead and sell this venture too, because again, I don't plan on doing much for mining. This guy, it's our last jump here. Got to remember to take our extra stuff out of our cargo hold as well. You will notice I updated the overview. I can quickly show you how to do that. So I have my overview saved. I went in between videos here and I exported the ones from my other characters. So you can go to Open Overview Settings. You get the little lines here, Open Overview Settings. Click here, Import. If you want to save it, you can export it. Puts it in a nice little file. This is my newest one. Import them all in. I didn't import the bottom two, it's fine. Don't really use it. But yeah, then you just import it, get your overview. If you need an overview, there's some around. Shoot me an email in game, I'll send you mine, whatever you need. Eve University Wiki has a tutorial on how to modify and create an overview. But I do recommend starting with one that's set up already because it's a lot quicker. It's a lot of work to set these up. This is the one we use in Faction Warfare as well, so if this character ends up in Faction Warfare, it'll be fine. And it's just the one I'm used to using. So Rex just shows Rex, obviously. PvE will be... I don't use this too often, but it also shows buildings, like the large collidable structures, at least if it's still set up. Blues is to show friendlies, because they don't show up on the PvP tab. So you can see there's 2 ships right here, but they don't show up here. Drones is if you need to see drones, obviously. So ships only, and then sort of all the stuff you need plus. This is the one I live on. It's set up to run all my missions, so anything I can shoot shows up in that tab. It's more of a combat tab. Yep, thanks. So it wants me to talk to an agent. We're going to go ahead and start with the military career agents. So very exciting. Let's dump out our cargo hold minus the ammo. We may put one of those hats on just because I have them. And let's talk to this guy and see what he has to say. So just double click. Cash flow for Capsuleers 1 of 10, so it's 10 missions. I know Aura's super quiet, so I'm just probably going to talk over her. I'm actually going to kill... I think I can get rid of her, right? No, I want to just stop you. Aura tips? No. Where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I'm going to get rid of her because she was quiet in the last one I just noticed. It wasn't so good. General. We need Aura to go. Tooltips delay. Transparency. Reset settings? No. It's in here somewhere. I don't see it. Lock windows, that's fine. Don't think it's in this one. Yeah, I can't find it. We'll just have to ignore her for now. That's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna do this mission. Cash flow for Capsuleers 1 of 10. Sure, I've got something. Angel Cartel thugs are harassing miners in nearby asteroid belts. Let's clean up the area. Declining the mission from this particular agent more than once every 4 hours will result in loss of standing. So that's something to keep in mind for all missions. Is if you can reject one mission every 4 hours without taking a hit. The exception to that are the anomic mission deals. Yeah, it's the exception to it. So we're going to do this. Eve NPC damage type. I'm just doing this. I'll show you the website. Should have a deal here. There we go. So these are the different types of damage and what does them, what their native resists. So shields don't have EM resist so much, but their armor has high and so on down. If we get down to, it says Angel, right? Angel Cartel. So they want us to do explosive kinetic. they deal explosive primarily and some kinetic. So what that means is when you're doing Angels missions, we'll hide that view here, hang on, there we go. You want your, did I say? Explosive and kinetic resists up. So shields are really good against these guys. It's like. It also means when we're putting in hardeners, those are the hardeners you want to focus on, but you also want to deal, see this is EM kinetic, we want to find the ammo that does explosive and kinetic. So, go into here, charges for this, which I don't need to go into here. We're going to find which one of these. So this is EM kinetic. What's plasma? That's probably thermal. Thermal and kinetic, yeah. Nuclear maybe, or fusion? That's a small, that's longer range, 60%, so it does less damage to a longer range. We don't want that. Probably fusion. This is why I'm doing it. Yeah, there we go. So we want fusion ammo, not proton ammo. So let's dump this into the cargo. And stack all. We'll keep the ammo on us because we can switch to it if we do come up with something else. Let's see if we can find some fusion ammo. Fusion. Again, this is why I'm doing the Mimitar, because I don't know. Oopsie. Words, can't speak words. There we go. I don't know the projectile weapons quite as well. And I don't know the Angel Cartel ships quite as well. So this is a good time for me to learn these things. Item. Load that into the gun. There we go. Now we got the rights. And that's what we have. We're going to go do this mission. So, following objectives must be completed. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belt. On behalf of the miners, we get 25mm Gatling autocannon, which is nice. And EMP ammo for some reason, which is also not going to be so great, but that's okay. So you've accepted the mission. You'll see it up here in your Agent Mission tab. Go ahead and undock and run it. So this allows us, if it's not in the same system, you can set destination. So I was going to show you the multiple ways you can access these. So one way is, if you're not in the system, you can set it as destination. Otherwise, here to click on it to warp to location. Here's the base, so we can always find our way back here. And also right-click in space. You'll see it here under Agent Mission, Home Base and Encounter, warp to location. I got used to doing it in the right-click menu. This was added not too long ago, so I did many years of right-click going to it. This is much nicer, especially for new players. It's nice and clean. We're on our proper tab. We got our gun loaded. 5,000 to 14,000 or 14 kilometers. So we can, once we get there, we can set our keep it ranges and stuff to 5,000 or 5,500 actually. Same with orbit. Now this guy we can actually shoot, right? Up to 14 kilometers. Watch that. Boom! Wow, that's the one problem with running these in Adventure. Only has a 15-kilometer lock range, so you really gotta be on it. Okay. It's okay though. We'll get a better ship here shortly. Really need an afterburner. That'll be maybe the next thing we buy. So I'm keeping an eye over here while doing other things. Multitasking. Can I have afterburner 1? I can. Right where we're docked. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this so that we can grab it next time we're in there. We'll probably get one as well while we're playing, but there we go. First one will go down here in a second. Blam! That one will go down here in a second. I don't know why I'm not getting the animations. Oh, it's just short. Do you see how that shot? That's cool. I've never actually paid attention. So instead of like a machine gun hail of fire that we got with the auto cannons, we're getting... Where's this guy? Right over there. Okay. So yeah, so instead of a hail of bullet machine gun fire, we're getting like one projectile, long range. Artillery cannons, right? Look at that. Boom. You can't actually get, he's not in range, so not actually targeting him. Because we got to get into range. So, yeah, I probably should have brought that afterburner before we came here, but we'll get it for the next mission. It's fine. These are the mistakes people make. I'm so used to just being able to afford to fit everything, and then I just go to a market hub and buy it all. It's actually very interesting for me to come back to, you know, piecemealing it. Because even my other alphas, I just sent a bunch of ISK from my Omegas. Originally, one of my alphas, or two of them, I sent them enough money to buy every skill book they were able to train, which obviously is changing next month, but yeah, I sent enough ISK to buy a couple ships and every skill book, and I just went to a station that had all the skill books and bought them all up, injected them, and then they just sit there and I basically log in and add skills to the queue and then log out. I don't really use them for much. One of them is a jamming alt I have just for messing around when fleets are, we need jamming. I can switch to him. He's sort of stationed with some ships around where I need him. I'm not going to tell you where. That's intel. But I have him located in places where I could need jamming, or in a place. There. Mission complete. So we'll go ahead and dock. We'll get that afterburner put on. What's my skills look like? Yeah, so small projectiles 3 just because I want to finish it. Social skills, this is the max and alpha can train it to. And what it does is it speeds up how much standings you get when you complete missions, so it speeds up how long, or you go quicker to the next level of missions. Cybernetics, because I'm going to plug in, once I can afford them, they're level 3 training implants, so they increase your stats. So between that and proper skill or attribute layout, shaved like 18 days off my training time and gets me to cruisers in under 2 weeks. Which actually reminds me, we'll have to adjust my attributes. I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So we're going to head and complete this mission. We're going to get our autocannon. Just fine. We'll stick with the... there's our increase. You'll see the standing here. It doesn't really matter for this point. There we go. So we got that. Most missions also have a bonus reward. So if you complete it within the time frame, you get the bonus. So that's how we got that ammo. Let's not request a new mission just yet. Let's fit our afterburner and adjust our attributes. Thought I bought one. Is it in a different station? I must not have bought it. Okay. That's fine. Well, yeah, I did buy it. What this poop? What did I buy? That is weird. Sure, I bought it. Why, we're broke. 5,000 ISK. Right there. Where did it go? Did I place a buy order? No. No, no buy order. Afterburner 1. Right there. Moon 2, Republic Military School. That is weird. Okay. Fine. Does not make any sense. I'm confused. Okay, well, that's whatever. It is what it is. I can't afford to buy another one now all of a sudden. So let's sell some stuff. Let's go right ahead. I'm going to keep that. Let's sell this. And we'll sell these. We don't need these. Sell items. Can I make at least 20 grand? Yes. Beautiful. Sell. And yeah, sell it all. Let's buy this one more time. I'm sure I bought it. Maybe I couldn't afford it. Maybe I was broker than I thought. There we go. Fit active ship. We are good to go. Let's do this. So I use a program called Evemon to keep track of my skills. Let's fire that up here. Get it set up for you. so you can see it. Stand by, stand by. Because I want to adjust these. And so you should see it there now. Yeah, so these are my characters. Oops, I just showed you everything. I'll blur that out in post. All right, so here's what he's currently training. Expired just means it's an alpha state. These are all the skills, what it's training, so on. What we do is I go to plans. I created my alpha mission runner plan, which I will fit in the window here for you. And this is it. It's kind of laid out in the order I want to do things. However, that can change as we go. If I decide I need stuff, I can shift around, but it's sort of in the plan. You can see in the bottom, it's 4.3 million skill points. We're going to need 40 million for skill books, roughly. It's going to take 100 days. 99 days, 17 hours. But if I just switch just to the training implant, so this is all 5 level 3s, you can see it shaves like 13 days off the full time. So we'll have to get those. They're about 8 to 11 million a piece, so it'll be a while. But we'll get there. But the one thing we can do is go into the attribute optimizers here. Attributes for the first year of the plan. And this is your best attributes, and you can see it shaves a further 7 days. We're kind of covering all the windows here, so it's, if we were focused on one of the primaries, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm too lazy to do multiples, so I just like to have a plan and then I'll switch it. So, back in the game, you can see it here. Intelligence we bring down to 17. Perception goes up to 26. Charisma and willpower are down to 17. Memory up to 22. Because we're primarily combat skills, that seems to be the way we need to go. So we'll go back to the game. Go to your character. Attributes. Here's where they are, the default, 2020, 2019. We're going to go right ahead. We get 2 remaps. We're going to remap now. 2. Intelligence down to 17. Charisma down to 17. And willpower down to 17. Perception up to 26, which is almost full. The rest of the points, 22 points in memory. So you'll see, for example, this is 4 hours, 3 minutes, and it's a total of 1 day, 15 hours. Once I save these, actually went up a little there, but some of the skills came down, so that's this trade-off. I bet you it's these social skills. Probably use the ones we lowered to 17, but they're a short train anyway, so we're good to go. So with that set up, we got to work on getting the implants. Again, they're like up to 11 mil a piece. We need 5 of them, so it'll be a while, but it's a good place to go, and we'll get there as soon as we can. Got that sorted out. Don't need that. Good. So skills are going. Skill attributes are set up. We are good to go. We got explosive ammo. We got no tank, but that's okay. Just go ahead and buy an explosive. Yeah, we don't need it. We don't need it. Afterburner's on. Let's take the mission. Cash flow for Collapsers Part 2. Here's a mission suited for someone of your caliber. The Angels have kidnapped one of the miners and are demanding hostage swap. They want the one responsible for the comrades' deaths, and apparently they have no idea you are a train capsule, or go teach them a permanent lesson. I suggest you equip a shield booster or armor repair, which we have. Acquire these items. We got to get the civilians. It's in the system we're in. We're going to get a slasher right away, so that's good. And if we do it quick, we'll get some ISK. Now, there are other social skills that'll increase the amount of ISK you get. I'm not too worried about them. They're in the skill plan for later when we get closer to level 4s. We've accepted the mission. We have our ship. We are go. Oh, angels don't like us. They lowered our standings by minus 0.0. So painful. All right. And it's in the same spot, so we will just go ahead to... What? Warp to location. I don't know why I had 3 options there. That's weird. So we have a neutral, thrasher, and probe. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do. Next time we dock, I'll put in my application for Malevelon row. Show you guys how to do that, and then let my people know that it's me so they can let me in, or I can do it next time I log into one of my characters over there. We really got to switch to that other ship, but that's okay. We'll get these guys. I have an afterburner now, so 2, 1, and 2. Perfect. Afterburner's on, so we'll go twice as fast. Yes, I know. 15 kilometers. I know. Those in the distance in our combat mining ship. Come on, 1. Get him. 1 dead. 2 dead. Oh, I missed. You got too close. See that? He's too close. That's hard for me to track him. It's okay. He'll fall in line behind me here in a second, and then I'll blap him. So I'm heading over to this guy. Shoot. There you go. And we'll wait for this thing to cycle. We're going to do the keep it range, or orbit. We'll orbit. What are these anyway? These are ships you can't actually fly, but they're cool looking. It's okay, it's erased. These career missions aren't exactly hard. Oh yeah. We'll go get these 2, and then at some of them... Why is Veldspar in here? No. No mining. I must have done some mining before I exported that. For whatever reason. Yep, perfect. Shoot him, he's dead. Shoot him, he's dead. Oh, wait for the reload. That's the one problem with artillery, it's a short long cycle time. But... Ooh, he's hard to hit. Let's fly away from him. The advantage missiles have over turrets is that you don't have to worry about transversal. Can't even say the word. So as soon as he lines up behind us, we should hit him. There you go. Whereas as they're flying around, your guns have problems tracking it. But yeah, super cool. Now he's got to find, whoops, Rex. One's closest. And reload our gun. It's always a good habit to get into. Repair our shield. And we're done. No. Oh, that's reloading. Yeah, I thought it was going to shoot my wreck. I'm like, no, I need that. I've done that before, shooting wrecks instead of looting them. 8, 5. Afterburner's still on, so we're good. Be the civilians. Nope. Ooh. There's a module that helps with shield regeneration. My passive shield regeneration. Which is nice. You put those on, well, not that one, but you put those on passive shield fits where you don't have a module to activate. Got 2 of them. Oh, I got the civilians. Where'd they come from? Must have just picked them up just for doing the mission. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and dock up then. We won't need those passive shield regenerators. We're gonna... Probably won't do passives until the battle cruiser would be my guess. I don't know how the burst. I'll have to see once we get to the burst what it has for stats, or not the burst. Keep doing that. Burst is a frigate. The rupture. See what the rupture has for stats, but for the most part, we're probably gonna active tank until battle cruisers. Probably passive regen tank our hurricane. That'll be fun. Did the same in a Drake. Big passive buff tank, or not buffer tank, but high resists and a passive recharge. And DPS, just melt things. Should be fun. I love the Hurricane. I can't wait to actually get there. That's a couple weeks away. Alright, so we completed that mission. We're going to get our slashers, so we'll switch to that. Beautiful. Ship. Repackage. Repackage. I can't read it. Because I'm in it. Leave ship. Repackage. Oops, repackage. Yes, I said. Assemble. Make active. There we go. Sell this baby. We need the ISK more than we need the ship. We'll sell it. 100,000, 150,000 of free income because they gave it to us. That's active. Let's open this up. Let's put some guns on it. Now, I'm honestly thinking going back to these now that we have a faster ship. So, You can fit 2, right? If I remember correctly. 3. So let's buy 2 more. They're nice and cheap. And this will just make the missions go faster. We can probably do it with just the 1, because they're pretty simple, but... And how are you? We're going to put those in... no, I'm not going to spend the money on it yet. 1, 2, and 3. And that. And the afterburner. Gyro stabilizer. And all of the ammo. Come on. Fusion. Bring both. So now we're up to 44 DPS. Look at that. I'll repackage these. Save them for later. We might want them. And we're good to go. So that's 2 missions down. And we will leave it there for now. I want to try to keep the videos in around the half-hour mark. So we'll do those 2 missions. We'll stop it here. We've got ourselves a slasher. Got to find a name for it. If you guys have a suggestion for a name, you can put it in the comments down below. Until then, folks, take care of each other. And I'm out of here.